Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a spring makeup tutorial. I did a few like orangey tones and I paired it with like this rust lip, which isn't really spring I guess, but I really like the way that the orange and the rusty red goes well together. You can't really tell that it's close to spring if not already spring because it's really cold outside, especially up north. If you do live up north, then please keep warm the best way that you can. But if you would like to see how I got this makeup look, then just keep on watching. So first we're going to start with priming our skin, and I'm using the DHC Velvet Skin Coat, which is a primer that I found just by Googling best primer for oily skin and smile lines, and this is what came up. I wouldn't say that I love this primer. I think it does the job. It preps my skin for my foundation, but I don't see a huge difference from other primers that I've used. It does have like that silicone feel to it, so it reminds me kind of like a thicker version of the Smashbox Photo Finish primer. I'm still testing out this primer, but as of now, this isn't my holy grail primer. And for foundation today, I'm using two different foundations. I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte in the center of my face and on my smile line area, and then on the outer portion, I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Amber Stick Foundation. And the reason why that I want to mix them today is because this one does not stay put as far as like being in my smile lines, and it is like the perfect match for my skin tone. So because of that, I want that on the outer regions because it looks really nice when my foundation is blending into my neck and stuff. Of course this is gonna look really nice. And this foundation I'm using in the center because this does stay put in my smile lines, and that's perfect, but it's a little bit not my exact skin tone, so I'm using that in the center. All right, I'm gonna blend in the center first and then do the outer portions of my face. All right, so now for concealer, I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape, and I am in the shade Tan Sand. Well, my highlighting shade is Tan Sand. And I'm applying this to all of the areas that I usually highlight, which would be just underneath my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, my chin, and my forehead. And today I'm actually going to use the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder in the shade Naturally Neutral. I haven't used this in a while, so I thought I'd bring it on out. I'm not gonna let that sit too long. I'm just gonna go ahead and dust it away. Wow, that really made my under eyes look really dry, but I'm gonna fix it at the end. Now to set my face, I'm going to use the usual Makeup Forever Pro Finish Powder. Mine is in the shade 173. So now we're moving on to highlight, and I'm going to use the Laura Geller Gilded Honey Highlight, and I'm going to apply that with a Sigma F03 brush. And then for bronzer, I'm going to use the Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil Bronzer, which has been my go-to here lately. I used to really like the NYX Dark Tan Bronzer, which is still my holy grail, like one of my favorites that I will always go back to, but this has been my love for the past few weeks. I'm applying this to my contour areas with a Sigma F23 brush. And the reason why I apply contour powder is because in conjunction with my highlight, it makes my cheekbones appear higher. And it also brings back the life to your face because the foundation kind of creates a smooth base. And by adding contour powders and highlight, it brings back the definition and the dimension and all of that, which is fine for an everyday look for most people, but even for my everyday looks, I still like to add a bit of contour and highlight because it just completes the entire look. So the very first thing for my eyeshadow is that I'm going to go in with MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I'm going to use this to prime my eyelids. I haven't done eyeshadow in a long time, so let's see how this goes. I want to make sure that the eyeshadows show up really nice, so I'm putting on this base first. The first thing I want to do is go in with Classic, and Classic is a cream shadow, and it's going to help set the eyeshadow base just so it stays throughout the day. The first shadow that we're going to use in our crease is Whimsy, which is a orange shadow, but it's a bit more like dark orange instead of just orange. So I'm going to mix it with Innocent to tone it down. And I'm going to use a light hand and circular motions and apply this to my crease. This is really going to be easy. Y'all like the easy looks? Because I know a lot of people do the intricate, amazing looks. And I just haven't been into that lately. Like trying to recreate the intricate looks. I just be wanting something very simple, you know? These shadows have a lot of fallout, so make sure you tap off your brush before you apply this to your eye. I'm using a It's Cosmetics blending brush to apply this shadow. Take my finger just to make sure it isn't an abrupt stop right here. Want to make sure it doesn't abruptly stop, so I'm gonna kind of blend it outwards and then take my finger, you know, to help it. I'm taking my favorite blush that you guys have seen me use, and this is the Sephora Collection Hot Flush Blush, and I'm going to take it on a Zoeva 234 brush and just apply this all over my lid on the empty space. This is a bit more pigmented on my cheeks. What's up with that? I would think it would be way more pigmented because I put on a white base underneath it. I mean, it's getting there, but I'm having to apply a few layers, which is fine with me, but you know, that looks really nice. Now I'm going to bring this up into the crease of my eye just a little bit, just so it blends into that crease color. And guess what else? I'm applying lashes today. I'm using the Lilly Lashes Miami lashes. I haven't worn lashes in a really long time, so let's see how this goes. But these are some of my favorite lashes, Miami. My plan today actually was to apply individual lashes, but I don't have a lot of time. So to prep my top lashes for the false lashes, I'm going to apply just a small coat of this mascara, just in case any of that orange fell onto my lashes. While I'm waiting on my lashes to get tacky, I'm going to apply this same blush to my cheeks. That's going to tie the look together. So for my lower lash line, I'm going to start with the blush that I use, and I'm just going to drag that all across my lower lash line. And then with that darker orange that we used from the palette, I'm going to apply this closer to the lash line. And I'm not going all the way into the inner corner, I'm just going halfway. And then to finish it off, I'm going to apply a coat of mascara on my lower lashes. So for lips, I'm going to line them with Shea Moisture Dark Lip Pencil. And then I'm going to fill in the center with Colored Raine's liquid lipstick in the shade Brick House. All right, and that is the completed look. I hope you guys try out this makeup look because I really love the way it looks. If you do, of course, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe to keep yourself updated on my new videos, and I promise I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.